on YouTube, friends? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. It's your boy Hans, and we have another reaction video to get into today. And I am super excited about this one because we are checking out a brand new music video from none other than Raye. When I say that I have been listening to Raye, and I'm not gonna toot my own horn about this, but you know, it's crazy. 9 years. Alien was the very first song that I heard from her, and I have been obsessed ever since. I know that's probably gonna be a deep cut to a lot of people. Some people might even, they probably never even heard the song, but Alien was the first Raye track that I've heard. I feel like everybody basically knows her from like Escapism or just her last album in general, because you know, it was crazy. Fire, one of the best albums of the year, by far. Now, this song, it's called Genesis. Came out 2 weeks ago. It's got like 1.9. I don't know what the premise of the song is. I don't know if it has any biblical references. I don't know. I just know that it's Raye, and we're gonna take a listen. So with that being said, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel down below, and comment down in the comment section any other videos you want to watch me react to. Let's check out this Raye video. Okay, so we're hopping right in, and by the way, this video was like 7 minutes long, bro. I'm busy on my phone observing everyone else. Kind of terrified, to be honest. She's in the tub. For some months, but I can feel the demons waiting on my downfall. Since I'm so ugly and irrelevant, I've been losing friends as if I'm trying to get rid of them. I googled why I'm so desperate. So uncomfortable. Calling men who don't give a about me. Stop it. Stop. I'm trying to end up anywhere except from where I've been. Cutting clothes, bed bound and fed. Pause. She's like the ultimate storyteller, bro. That's the one thing that I will say has really, to me, catapulted her to the forefront of modern day artistry. But not only that, has kind of like, I don't know, like she's not the only person that does this, but she's really, really good at conveying emotions and really telling a story through like the lyrics of her songs. Like, my ego is conquering new heights. I think I need some. Hey. Hey. Sing, Raye. Not us jumping off a building. No, let's not do that. Sing up. The devil works hard like my liver. We're making bad choices. Hard. Bang, bang, that's depression at the door again. You know he'll beat the door down till you let him in the room. Since you already acquainted, you skip the foreplay, grips you at the neck cause you prepare to be screwed. You try to muster flair to tell somebody you're sinking, but anxiety is an index finger pressed to your lips. I can't even pause. I can't even pause because I don't want to. Come here and give me a kiss. Oh, my God. Okay, we gotta pause. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, Raye is so different, bro. Different. Who? Concept after bro. Bro, I thought Escapism was like going to be the pinnacle. She's just like a concept queen. Like everything. It's just between the song is slaps. The video, the music video, like the imagery goes perfectly with the song. You know, she's, oh my God, I feel like I'm just talking out of my face right now, but it's, yo, Raye is next level, bro. Like, biblical references. Yes. Yes.
Yes, I edit my pictures to make my waist look slimmer. Make
Right.
my ass look bigger so that
Right.
I'm someone you aspire to. Let me in your algorithm, please. I know
Sheesh.
I'll only be important if I'm someone you would like, follow, share, and subscribe to. Yeah,
Problematic.
if you're thirsty like me,
But reality.
make some pity with some self-hate. Stir it up, then add 12 ounces of rosé. How make the glass half empty and drink it down. Close words and the insecurities here lies a
Oh my gosh, and they're just like zombies in the audience, bro. Is that society? We're just being fed imagery, and she's in the... Yo, I peeped her at the last second.
Self-esteem. A little boy without a father tries to find him in the streets. The girl I used to walk to school with took her life. Now rest in peace. Fake democracy, killing overseas. Government lies, discrimination, hating ourselves. Why hope? Why keep going? Why try? Why? Genesis 1 verse 3. I'll dry my eyes. The only thing which darkness cannot coexist is the light.
Okay. I gotta pause it again. So, question, is London really as bad as people say it is? Like, I think Raye, if I'm not mistaken, is from London. Now, I've heard stories about London, none of which were the greatest. But I always thought of London as this super posh, hip, nice place. Is it really, like, crazy over there? Like, I know, I get that, like, the whole knife thing. I think there was like a knife crime epidemic going on or something over there that was crazy. It's crazy that you know, I guess over here in the States, we really do live in like our own little fishbowl. We think that the things that are happening, the crazy things, because I live in New York, so New York is going through its own kind of like hellish moment right now, and I can't imagine anything being worse than here, simply because I haven't been anywhere other than here. But to think that even in other countries, you still deal with like the same things, it's just kind of wild to me. Like, all of the things that she's named so far, all of the things that she's brought up just as the song has progressed, it's just stuff that everyday people go through. You know, social anxiety, the pressures to try to fit in and fit social stigmas, the inability to cope with like the day-to-day stresses of life, and you know, the repercussions of falling victim to those insecurities and inabilities. You know, you have a lot of people. A lot of people. It's just a rough time, man, and I think songs like this that kind of bring all of that to the forefront, you know, and acknowledge the fact that no, the things right now are extremely problematic, are important, and extremely relevant. I think that's why escapism did so well, because it's something that I think a lot of women probably related to. You know, Raye's just brilliant. It's brilliant. She's brilliant, and I'm just glad that she's getting an opportunity to really. But she's on stage performing and everybody cheers. But before, we were like, what in the world? Sing.
I want that light in my car. I want that light in my head.
Raye.
I want that light when it's dark. Dark, dark, dark.
For me,
for all the fathers and the teachers, for all the builders and the cleaners.
the shift is crazy. We went from I'm so confused, but at the same time I'm kind of breathing a sigh of relief because it was giving like it was a little too jarring. But we just went from like one side of the spectrum all the way to the other. Not the live band in the back. If that ain't the most wholesome, adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. Play! Yes! Just great, by the way. Like glowing. And it's so, and it, you know what? And I'll say, I'm gonna say it. She looks great, she's glowing, and she's classy, bro. Don't have it all hanging out. It's just like, just class. She's just a class act, and I love that for us. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with 2024, bro, but it seems like somebody sent out a memo where it was just like, you know, no, what it is it's just that, you know, that trope that's old as time of like sex selling. And it's true. You know, we'll feed into degeneracy before we actually promote like wholesome, conscious behavior. I don't get our society right now. I don't know where we're heading to. I don't know the direction that I just don't know. Sing. Slap myself in the face with a chord. Yes, Ray. No, that's the last thing that I need is new jeans right now. Sheesh. Y'all trying to make me have a heart attack here. Nope. Yes, Ray. Always fire when Ray drops new music, bro. So that was my first reaction to Raye's Genesis, and it's crazy. That song was crazy. Raye is super talented, but we knew that already. And again, I just love her storytelling. I think that her storytelling is probably the not the only thing, but it's probably the first thing that sticks out to me when I listen to her music. It's just how great she is at really conveying emotion through like lyrics. Man, you could be listening to the most upbeat song, but she can still put you through the ringer, bro, emotionally. Like, escapism literally had chicks shaking their ass and crying in the club at the same time. That's crazy. Raye is just she's one of those generational talents, and I think I maybe it's just me. I have a very, very, very I don't want to say that it's a love. Well, no, it is. I've definitely had a passion for a lot of UK artists over the years. I think that there's a quality to their music that I haven't really been able to find over here. And I don't know exactly what that quality is, to be honest with you. I just know that, you know, I found myself listening to a lot of Raye and Tom Misch and Joy Crooks and, you know, God knows who else, Little Sims, Dave. Like, there's just so many there's so many artists that are super duper. I can't even say that they're underrated or slept on, because they're just not. They're huge where they're from. It's just they haven't made it across the pond yet, and I think that it's a bummer. I love the fact that Raye has crossed that hurdle, and she's made it over here, and is being acknowledged worldwide at this point. But at the same time, I'm kind of sad, because I liked it when I was like, solo dolo, and I could say that I was up on Raye before she got famous. Now that she's famous, it's kind of like everybody knows her, so it's not as impressive of a thing to say, but I don't know. Yeah, that was super duper dope. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel down below, and comment down in the comment section any other videos you would want to watch me react to, and I will see you guys in the next reaction video.